All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music, sports, culture, entertainment, politics, and it's just craziness. And doing it in real time for a couple of real people out there, just like you, just like me. All right, Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to put this video out there right before the game starts to maximize ratings, views, whatever. So I might get 50 views before the game starts. Who knows? Probably not, though. Before I start talking about the conspiracies, just, I'm so black pilled now that people, they'll send me stuff from either side of the political spectrum, and I'll be like, yeah, this is just entertainment now. This isn't really for problem solving. Nobody wants to solve problems. I mean, they won't close the border down, right? They won't pass a border bill because one side's going to get credit for it and the other side says it doesn't really solve the problem. And so you got to wait until we really could solve the problem. I hate politics. And neither guy, none of the above is where I stand right now. So Brian Barnhouse, this is a cool dude who I've known for a few years. And he sent me his second album. It's called Confessions. And so I'm giving it a plug, Brian. Super Bowl Sunday. So you've made the big time. You're going to preempt Taylor Swift by a few minutes, but then it's going to be all Taylor. Now, if you like guitars and you like 80s or maybe even some 70s sounding rock here, Brian, there he is, guitar slinger, over the shoulder, looking angry because Taylor Swift is the halftime show, right? There's the back of the CD. If you want to check out more information, go to brianbarnhouse.com. There it is. Pretty simple. brianbarnhouse.com. Now, Donald Trump today, he's worried again because he's afraid that during the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift might endorse Joe Biden for president. Hours before the kickoff of Super Bowl 58, Donald Trump had a message for Taylor Swift. Don't endorse Joe Biden. Not, break a leg or, hope you have a great performance. Just don't endorse. Like, is she going on TV? This is what everybody was worried about like a week ago. Taylor Swift is a psyop. And look, I don't take any of this stuff seriously. You want to make money off of this stuff, and maybe you have a pool, where everybody throws a couple of bucks in, and 10-1 that she endorses Biden, 5-1 that her boyfriend proposes to her either during halftime or at the end of the game after the Chiefs win the game. A lot of people, by the way, are rooting for the 49ers. Yeah, San Francisco, a city that has a lot of low crime and low homeless population and no worries on the streets about drugs or anything like that. Nope. San Francisco, it's the place everybody wants to live now, right? So, yeah, it's pretty bad when you have to root for San Francisco over the heartland. But here we are, right? That's where I stand on this because I'm so tired of hearing about Taylor Swift. Now, all of the political stuff, if you look back at 2020, guess who was in the Super Bowl? See how those stars are aligning? Kansas City, San Francisco, and Taylor Swift endorsed Joe Biden for president, obviously putting Biden over the top. There was no other reason that Joe Biden won. Can we think of any reasons why he might have won? And people, of course, are going to say cheating, or they're just going to say, well, Trump, duh. So, again, none of the above right now is where I stand. None of the above. If you want to think you're doing something by voting this time, I think this is the least important election of our lifetime. I know I'm going against the tide, and that's what I do. I do it on purpose. So people will tune out. They'll say, what? You're not for Trump? You're not for Biden? Well, I'm never going to be for Biden. A long time ago, I was for Trump, but we're talking what, 8-9 years now? All this stuff started and it's still going on. We got lawsuits, and we got court dates, and we got all kinds of fun stuff. I know everything is weaponized and it's a big psyop, and we're all supposed to sit here and be angry all the time. I refuse to care. How's that? I refuse to care. So anyway, Trump made a backhanded plea to the pop star, who is expected to be featured prominently on TV during the game, which her boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, is playing in. Trump took credit for Taylor's financial success, calling a possible endorsement of Biden it was disloyal to the man who made her so much money. I signed and was responsible for the Music Modernization Act for Taylor Swift and other musical artists. Joe Biden didn't do anything for Taylor, never will. That's what Trump wrote on Truth Social, referencing legislation he signed in 2018 meant to modernize copyright laws, because otherwise Taylor Swift wouldn't have made any money. There's no way she can endorse crooked Joe Biden, the worst and most corrupt president in the history of our country, and be disloyal to the man who made her so much money. Besides that, I like her boyfriend, Travis, even though he may be a liberal and probably can't stand me. So neither of them like Donald Trump, but yet he's begging, he's pleading so they won't endorse Biden. This makes no sense. Look, you can be a fan of either Trump or Biden and laugh at this. All right. I think Trump has really kind of, jumped the shark, and he's jumped it a few times now. Late last month, a New York Times report said that Biden's campaign was looking to court Taylor's endorsement, which fueled a chain of conspiracies, including the one that the NFL postseason was rigged. It was rigged to favor the Chiefs, so Swift could deliver the endorsement in front of a massive TV audience at the game. Would they still do that, by the way, if this is right? Of course they would do it. Of course they would do it. This Super Bowl, right? And I hate to make predictions based on Taylor Swift and this Travis Kelce love story. You're going to get women tuning in. You're going to get tons of women. You're going to get the usual pot-bellied, beer-drinking dudes that are going to be watching. But then you're going to get all these ladies who are looking for a romantic comedy, right? And so they're going to tune in and they're going to see this. And if it happens, even if it doesn't happen, just the fact that they're plugging it, and now Trump is saying this could happen with the endorsements. So they're going to be people on the other side looking to say, see, I told you so. Meanwhile, our country's going to hell. So they had a border deal, but no, they couldn't do it because the wrong person was going to get credit for it. By the way, I don't like either one. So don't get mad at me because I'm stating the obvious. I would like politicians to cooperate and get some things done. That's what I would like. I'm tired of the tribalism. I'm tired of the goofier conspiracy theories which are out there. It's not that I don't buy into some things that I think are nefarious, and you have watched some of those things right here on this channel, especially when it comes to the medical industrial complex. And so you've got a battle here in the year 2024 between the guy who decided to do Operation Warp Speed on everyone and the other guy who took Operation Warp Speed and ramped it up and made it even faster and even more egregious. So pick your poison. Literally, just pick your poison. Oh, little double entendre there. Whoop, pick your poison. No, everything is safe. It's effective. It's wonderful. I need to settle down here. Settle down, Beavis. All right. So anyway, Taylor Swift, Super Bowl Sunday, folks. You're going to need a few adult beverages for this, just to endure all of the Taylor Swift. Hopefully there'll be one or two interesting Super Bowl ads. Before all of this, I had no interest in this football game, none. You're talking to an old school New England Patriots fan here, the Tom Brady era, which will always be remembered as the era that one, it got me into football. Two, there's nothing else ever going to, I mean, maybe someday something will eclipse that. I know people are getting so irritated with the Patriots, just like people used to be irritated with the Dallas Cowboys. And that was cool for a while. That was cool. They're always rooting against. No, they can't be back there. He's too old. He can't win another Super Bowl. It was just so much fun to see him just win Super Bowls and keep going back to the Super Bowl. As far as San Francisco versus Kansas City, it might as well be like Mars taking on Pluto. You know, I mean, I don't really care. But yeah, I'm going to be checking this out to see if the Taylor Swift PSYOP endorsement is coming. So all the people could say, see, we told you so. And you know what? I know this is probably an unpopular thing to say, but if a politician gets Taylor Swift's endorsement, that is going to be a lot of votes from people that don't know what they're voting for. They don't know what they're doing, but they're votes, meaning the vote of a stupid person and the vote of a smart person, it doesn't matter. The voting machine is not tabulating whether or not you're smart or stupid. Some people would say the voting machine isn't tabulating at all, but that's another video. Conspiracies, 61 court cases, lost 60 out of 61. So yeah, I know everything's rigged. Everything is rigged. I'm telling you, even this channel is rigged. The algorithm is rigged, which kind of is a little bit. Anyway, here's Brian Barnhouse. Good music for you. His album is called Confessions. It's out there now. You can go and stream it, or you can buy it from brianbarnhouse.com. If I could sell maybe one album for Brian, that would be cool. If not, I gave it my best shot, Brian. So again, thanks for watching, folks. Please continue to pray for peace in the Middle East and around the world. People in the United States are addicted to installing a king. That's what it seems like now. Everybody's hoping for a king, king of America, or somebody that's going to fix all of the problems. Keep in mind, the only king who really counts is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. His name is Jesus Christ. And without him, we have zero. We don't have any hope without Jesus. So think about that during halftime as you watch Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce tie the knot. No, I'm just kidding. But they might. And then another conspiracy comes true. God bless you all. Stay safe if you're out somewhere and you've got to drive back later, because I'm sure people are going to be indulging in certain adult beverages. Just moderation is better. And I know the world's a crazy place, so I can understand the excessive drinking, but please try not to do that. Stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.